they like my new look?
I do.
Oh, thank you, sis. But the rest of the world clearly does not.
Why on earth have I decided I need to murder my brain by watching this? So originally I had a video of this drawing, but yeah, that sort of failed, so nah. So instead I guess we're just gonna have to get prepared to draw some papyrus. I have to get all of my markers and things out because that's necessary for life. I'm not sure why. So yeah, just skip to a few seconds, minutes later. I'm not entirely sure, and we'll just start drawing this. I'm drawing a border for some reason. I'm not sure why. I like doing that on these tiny little drawings that I've gotten myself into doing. I think Danica has influenced me. It's very interesting. But if you're new to this channel, you'll know I don't usually do voiceovers at all. In fact, I don't think I've ever done a voiceover on an art video exactly. This isn't a normal thing, which is kind of odd, come to think of it. I mean, a lot of people do voiceovers, but I apparently don't. That's new. So, I'm doing a voiceover on this one, because, no, why not? So today we're drawing Papyrus, because I'm an Undertale freak, and Papyrus is great, and the entire world should know that. So I just did a little doodle something or other of Papyrus. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only reason I'm doing a voiceover today is because I was watching Boy in a Band. I have no idea why. It was the episode where he shaved his beard and described his crippling depression. Oh, look, my head's in the way. And that intro, I was just like, oh, I have an idea for the best intro to why the hell am I doing this with my life video ever. So here we go. It looks like I've started on line art now. As you can see, my sketches are very rough. It's a terrible sketch. I'm not the best sketch artist. I like to turn my little silly rough sketches with my head in the way. This footage is useless, but you know, that's okay. But I like to turn my silly rough sketches immediately into art. I very quickly take sketches and finish them and put them into pieces. I mean, this one only took 20 minutes. It's a little doodle, but still, it seems like it should take longer. I don't know. It's very interesting to me how I do art. I mean, I'm stuttering a lot. Isn't that nice? No, I'm not scripted at all. Don't even ask. I'm terrible at this. But it's okay. So I'm erasing my construction lines in this one. I think this is the first one I've ever erased the construction lines in. Because the first 4 of these little doodle things I did were of YouTubers. So I did Boy in a Band first because I had a random epiphany. I needed to draw this person because I liked his hair. I'm looking back on this in hindsight and realizing how stupid I am. His hair was great to me, so I doodled him down on a little piece of paper in a very similar style to this. After that, I decided I want to draw Jaden Animations now, because they released that music video, Empty, very recently. So I drew Jaden, sort of. Then from Jaden went to James, from The Odd Ones Out. That was nice. I drew James. I don't know why. It's just James. So, James. James is great. Then after that, I drew Chloe from Chloe Rose Art. I'm not sure why, and now we're drawing Papyrus. The reason I'm drawing Papyrus is because it's motivation for a human being. He needed to be motivated to get up. And he's on the other side of the world, so my best idea for motivation would be to supply him with fan art of his favorite Undertale character. Because we're both Undertale freaks. Yes, we are. So with these little doodles, I have a very interesting style, I think. I do very flat colors, and then the shading I have is cross-hatching. I'm using a ballpoint pen for this one. It's a really good pen. It's broken, but it's great. I love it. And I have these fine liners that I got for like $5 somewhere. I think in Walmart. I don't know. I got them somewhere. And I use those on my other drawings, which was very interesting. And I think that they do pretty well, but they get kind of blotchy. You can see under his left arm circle thing, I'm not entirely sure what that is, there's a big blotch. It's from leaving the pen down too long when I looked up at something somewhere. So I thought that was worth a mention. Those pens are blotchy, but I like them. They're interesting. So with all of these little doodles, I made the border because I really like the way the border looks, so that's why I make that. And I want to do colored backgrounds, so I always do my backgrounds in flat colors with these little doodles that I just started doing last night. I've decided that this is an interesting style for me to work on and make, but I always do a flat color that I choose, and I don't ever know why I choose the color because I don't plan this stuff out. I chose orange because Papyrus is very red, and I liked the idea of having orange in the background because red would just make his scarf blend into everything, and orange is a little bit sort of different slightly, so I guess that makes sense. I don't know, it makes sense to me. That's the important part. I think that's the important part. But yeah, so we're reaching the end of this video. I've just finished the piece. We'll turn it around and you can look at a picture in a second. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.